So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels... And the shot!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Vietnam are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Konate. And Araujo. Matheus Cunha. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what? And Batistuta!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Cucurella, and he's certainly onside. He gets big, and he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good ball over the top. And that's a good ball. Great chance! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier.
And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Bellingham. This is promising. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Great, he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
Cucurella. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
30 minutes gone. Looking for the runner. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Pedri.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella. Chance! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Matheus Cunha. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Vietnam blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
And the first half is done. Here we go again. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That is good strength. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is lovely. Cucurella. That's very neat. Batistuta. Batistuta carries the ball down the right. Rummenigge. Batistuta. Mateus. Matheus Cunha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Araujo cuts it out. Bellingham. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Vieira. Oh, super ball! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the shot, and the finish! And yes, it's there! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's in a good position here. Wood. Now the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And surely that settles it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ndika deals with that comfortably. Well, that looks a decent ball. Partey. Matheus Cunha. Mateus. Oh, it's Batistuta. AC Milan could counter here. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Partey, just about up to 75 minutes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Batistuta. Partey calmly anticipates. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. And it's Cáceres. He's been picked out. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Matheus Cunha's cross.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Wood. Matheus Cunha. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira. No way through. Wood. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run. Great hit! He's scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Aimed beyond the defence. Cucurella. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's lost his man here. Bellingham. So that's it, it is all over. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because... Marvellous goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And it's Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's had it nicked away. Wood. Pull it. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Caceres. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. He's onside. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. Showing good feet. In towards the... He rises! Harmlessly behind. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's looking to set free a runner. Pedri. Lovely feet. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Baggio has created one goal already. And it's Caceres. And here's Hullet. And that's a good ball. Konate with the clearance. Well timed, excellent interception. Cucurella. That'll be a throw. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mateus. Oh, no joy this time. That's a sharp pass. Wood. Can he spark a counter here? Matheus Cunha. Great chance! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Mateus.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pull it. That's a... It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pull it. Right. Van Basten! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Just decent hit! It's in! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Wood demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. And here's Van Basten.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, this is a... Can he finish? He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that's it. That was always inevitable. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, easy pickings there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That should get the job done. Cucurella. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Baggio is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Caceres got a long way for... Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's played him through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vieira. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Van Basten. They want to be quick to recover this.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And now the breakaway. Fofana. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they could break here. And he's chosen to go back. It's Van Basten! And that could have brought them level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 17, numero 21, numero 4, Vieira, numero 15.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Basten, Rummenigge, Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
In with a header! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Threads one in. That is lovely. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Basten. Now Gilberto Silva. De Jong. 5 minutes to add. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Yildiz. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. Van Basten. That is good alertness. Wood chasing after it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Okay, interesting. And here's Baggio. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And the ball's a... Van Basten! Cucurella. Matheus Cunha.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And it's Van Basten. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shifted upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. Araujo cuts it out. Pull it. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Baggio has a goal! Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he get away here? Now it's Hullet, showing good feet. Wan-Bissaka gets his pass away. Ndika gets it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's in a good position here. Van Basten has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
He'll fancy himself from here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's no sort of... Can he put it away? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And they win it back again. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. There's the hit! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pull it, and he's being shifted off it. Matheus Cunha. Wan-Bissaka. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Van Basten bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Wood. Matheus Cunha. Mateus. And Baggio. Always onto this. Hullet. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cucurella. Looking for the runner. No, again there's no way through. Mateus. Played out to the right. And here's Van Basten. Cucurella. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wood. Taken back almost at once. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Baggio. And it's Vieira. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goal.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. That's tidy. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pedri. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been won straight back. Cucurella. And it's Van Basten. So we're still where we started right now. Mateus. Baggio gets into some space. Konate is there, and he can get that clear. That is good strength. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the runner. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Van Basten. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. 30 minutes gone. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Basten. Roberto Baggio. Mateus. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a quick one, and it's Vieira. And he was quick to react. Cucurella. Now it's Pedri. He's played him through, and he's lost his man. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Some really good ball movement.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
5 minutes till the break. Cucurella. Wood. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedri. And Wan-Bissaka. Crossed into the middle. Now it's Van Basten. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Iceland can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mateus. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hullet. That's good play. And Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Araujo. That's Vieira. And that has put paid to that. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Iceland have their third corner. Oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Mateus. Quality ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that should get the job done. They've played it short. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Cucurella with the short one. That's very neat. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Baggio purring. Roberto Baggio! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Iceland.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Baggio. Number 17, Gullit. Number 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 24, Bale. Number 9, Ronaldinho.
Dembele.
Number 22.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Yildiz does really well to win the ball there.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Iceland showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitution for Iceland, number 29, Perrin Wan-Bissaka. Coming on the
Tries
field
to get it clear.
Number
It's done
25,
very well to take that back.
Martin Cáceres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the counter is on. Valverde. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's in, sure. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Played back in.
Iceland have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Mbappe! Oh, he's played it in low.
There will be 5 minutes.
No messing
added
about,
time.
just bludgeoned away.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Van Basten. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd...